It's Ron Brown with Tech for Seniors. Today we're going to talk about exploring your Chromebook's accessibility features. Now you remember the routine. If you like this video, please click the like. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get on with the show. All right, let's take our cursor and come down to the System menu. We're going to click this, and you'll see the System menu tray open up. Let's come up to the little caret at the top. You'll see this inverted caret. Just click this and it will collapse it down if you want to shrink it down, or you can click it and it will stay up. Here is our accessibility feature. This is new, it's now available in the System menu tray, and you can click this and watch what happens. This brings up all our accessibility features that we'll be talking about today. You can just scroll down and see all the settings that you can activate by simply clicking. But let's go back and look at the old way in which we usually found the accessibility features. We had come up and we would click the System Information, and we'll come to Settings, and we're going to start to scroll down, and we're going to keep going down. We're going to click the Advanced, and we'll keep coming down to the bottom. And here we come to the accessibility. Always show accessibility in System Tray. This is a button that you can turn on or off. And also manage accessibility features. If you click this, then of course you come up with the same menu that I showed you in the System menu tray. So this is the long way around to get where they have now placed it in an easy access for you. All right, there are three ways to zoom on a Chromebook. Let's look at this. There's zoom and magnify. There's adjusting the screen resolution, and there's also a built-in screen magnifier. So let's have a look at how these three features work in the accessibility of your Chromebook. In this situation, we are at the Tech for Senior webpage, and we want to make the web page bigger so we can see it. As I press the Control plus, watch how it gets bigger. We're going to adjust the web page area, but everything else stays the same. The tabs, the icon, the shelf stay the same. We're then going to take the Control minus and zoom back out. All right, let's look at this again. Remember, Control plus is going to zoom us in, but watch the bookmark bar stays the same size. We're going to zoom in and zoom out with Control plus and Control minus. Here we go. See how we move in, and it gets bigger, and now Control minus is going to zoom us back out. But remember, the bookmark bar didn't change in size, only the web page area. So now I've showed you that Control plus will zoom you in, Control minus will zoom you out, Control 0 will put you back to the normal size. So if you are zooming in and zooming out and you want to come back to the same size as before, just click Control 0 and it will snap you back to the original size. The Control Shift plus command changes the screen resolution. This causes the whole screen to get bigger, not just the web page area. The Control Shift plus increases the size, Control Shift minus decreases the size, and of course Control Shift 0 changes it back to normal. All right, let's watch the bookmark bar as the screen resolution increases. Remember, this is going to be our Control Shift plus, as the screen is going to now increase in resolution, and as we look up at the bookmark bar, we are going to see the whole screen increase in size. All right, let's come back down and open up our settings menu again. And now we're going to come back up to accessibility. And then we are going to see screen magnification. And as you see here, there's the full screen magnification and docked magnification. Let's try the full screen. Let's click on this. And now you'll see that we are zoomed right in. This is very, very large, and this is magnified. The Control Shift plus and the Control Shift minus works when we're using the full screen magnifier. So let's go up here again and look at this. This again is the full screen magnifier as we engage this in the accessibility menu, full screen magnifier, and this allows us to magnify as with the Control Shift plus and the Control Shift minus. And here we are zoomed in the full screen magnifier. Wow, this is just so cool. Watch this feature for low vision people. This is really exciting. Okay, let's go over here to the settings menu again. We'll open this up and show you how to head over to the docked magnification. Here we go, accessibility, and we're going to come down and we're going to go to docked magnification. All right, we're going to look at an article on Fitbit. You'll see the screen is split in two, but unfortunately trying to capture this is very difficult. But you'll see a bar across the center of your screen, and you'll see an article on Fitbit below. What you can't see is the cursor that I'm running along the article magnifies it in the upper screen. So as we go through the article, I'm just running the cursor over top of the article. Google is working on a premium Fitbit device that runs its own operating system. As my cursor on the bottom screen, which you can't see, runs across that article, it will magnify it at the top. So this is called the docked magnification feature. High contrast mode helps people who have visual impairment. Let's see how this works. Let's go up to accessibility. And we're going to come down to high contrast mode. I'm going to click on high contrast mode and watch what happens. You'll see that the image, the picture, is a bit weird there. However, the black background makes it much easier to see what the words are. This certainly helps people with visual impairment. Let's turn this off. This accessibility feature is called high contrast mode. You'll find 3 different types of highlights and settings. I'm going to turn on each one at a time to show you how they work. You can highlight this search box, form, or email. Now I click up here, the box at the top of each page and a blue circle appears and then fades away. If you're using high contrast mode, note that it may look yellow. Next, I can turn on the mouse highlight. When I move the circle or mouse, it turns red. Appears that stays with it but fades away the motion at the top. If you're using high contrast, note that it may look aqua blue. Finally, I can turn on the highlight for the keyboard focused item. This puts an orange highlight on what we call focused items. For example, I can tab to the forward, jump, and check boxes. And then it fades away after a few seconds. Chromebox is an accessibility feature on your Chromebook and allows your Chromebook to read you back information off your computer screen. This is vital for people who have visual problems. So Chromebox is your Chromebook's built-in screen reader, and it helps people who are blind, low vision, by making computer speak every time they move their focus by using their mouse or keyboard. Chromebooks can also be used with a refreshable Braille display. You can turn on the Chromebox accessibility feature through the accessibility menu. Toggle on and off using the Control-Alt-Z command. Now on your Chromebook, you can use your voice with dictation. The dictation feature on a Chromebook lets people enter text into any field using their voice. Dictation can be especially helpful for those who have motor disabilities or dexterity impairments, or anyone who wants to break away from typing with your fingers. In your Chrome's accessibility settings under Keyboard and Text Input, simply select Enable Dictation. Now, When I did the recording, which I'm going to display in just a second, I was not able to show you the dictation button that will occur when you enable this. And this is on the shelf on your Chromebook. And you'll be able to see this, and I make reference of that in the next video clip. So this is what you can't see, but it's on your shelf. Let's have a look at how this works. First, I'm going to enable voice dictation. We are going to, first of all, come to our accessibility screen. We'll come up here, and we are going to enable dictation, which is right here. And we'll now see the dictation icon here, and we are going to enable it. And the little tick mark at the end is where indicating it that it is now being enabled. You'll now see a microphone down on the shelf. Now we're going to bring up Gmail, and as I bring up my Gmail program, I'm going to create a new email, and I'm going to come down now to the compose, and I'm going to write my wife a letter and see if she can come for lunch. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to click on the dictation button, and you'll hear a little bell ring when I start dictation and a softer one ring when I stop. Gail, can you come for lunch with me on Friday? Question mark. So wasn't that pretty cool? So you can use your Chromebook to do speech dictation into any field that you want. And you can just leave it turned on, and that little microphone will be on your Chromebook shelf. And you can use a key command called search plus D, and that will turn the dictation on. So for example, if you're in a field and you want to do some voice dictation, all you have to do is use the command search plus D, and you'll hear a little ding, and that means that you can start dictation. And you can dictate right into the field. It's amazingly accurate and needs no training. It's available now on your Chromebook. Give it a try. And it works great even with a built-in mic. You don't have to have a fancy mic. Try it with just the microphone that's built into your Chromebook. Have some fun with that. It's a good one. All right, let's enable the on-screen keyboard. People can input the information on a Chromebook in a variety of ways beyond a traditional keyboard via the on-screen keyboard using a mouse-connected joystick, touchscreen, or even handwriting. You don't need to be in tablet mode to have an on-screen keyboard. So let me show you how this works. Enable the on-screen keyboard. Let's come down and we're going to click on our settings, come to accessibility, and we're going to come down here until we see on-screen keyboard. I have mine selected. You just toggle this on or toggle this off, and this now has, when you look at your the shelf on your Chromebook, you'll see that of course you have the on-screen keyboard available for you, and you can toggle this by clicking it, and this will bring up the keyboard. And you can use the keyboard, and then to turn it off you just click the keyboard again and it will toggle this off. So this allows you to have an on-screen keyboard without being in tablet mode. All right, the last two accessibility features I want to show you are sticky keys and automatic clicking. So let's have a look at this. So sticky keys can help people with dexterity impairments more easily use keyboard shortcuts. This feature makes it possible to press only one key at a time in sequence to activate a keyboard shortcut instead of having to hold down multiple keys at once. To enable sticky keys, this allows the user to perform a keyboard shortcut by typing keys sequentially. Enable sticky keys. This allows the user to perform keyboard shortcuts by typing keys sequentially, For example, the keyboard shortcut to take a screenshot of a portion of the screen is to sequentially hold down the Control, Shift, and the shortcut key 6. With sticky keys enabled, you can press each of them in turn. And the second one is automatic clicks, and I have a short demonstration on this before we finish tonight. All right, let's have a look. Let's enable auto clicks and see how it works. So now we're going to come along. Again, we're going to bring up our menu of accessibility, and we're going to come down here to automatic clicks. We're going to click this and enable it. So now with automatic clicks turned on, let's come over and let's hover over an article here that we want to watch. See how it automatically took me to the article because it automatically clicks. So now we're at this article in our newsroom and we want to go home. Let's take our mouse and hover over the home button, and it's clicking the home button automatically and it's taking us back. Well, it's Ron Brown with Tech for Seniors. Today's talk has been on exploring Chromebook accessibility features. I hope you've learned as much as I have. Enjoy your Chromebook. Try some of these features. They're pretty cool. Hope to see you soon. Have a great day.